Part of the advantage of using a content management system like WordPress is the ability to have multiple users attached to a single site, and to give each of these users different permissions based on who they are and what they're going to be doing. WordPress has extensive user management tools built in, and using them you can create an active community of contributors and commenters. All user management is done on the dashboard under Users on the left-hand side. Clicking Users, you go into the User Admin panel. As you can see, there's now just one user, which is me. What I can do here is invite new users, either from the community or people who are not currently members of WordPress.com. Now this is important. Since this is a WordPress.com website, to be a user on this website, you have to have an account on WordPress.com. If you don't, you have to set one up. If this was a self-hosted site, however, you could give access to anyone with an email address. The easiest way to add a new user is to add someone that already has an account on WordPress.com. I'm going to do that right now. I'll add a new user that has the email address pimproject@gmail.com. And then I have to give him a role. By default, the role is contributor. A contributor is someone who can write and manage their posts but can't publish them. You can also give them the role administrator. Administrator is the super administrator of the site. An administrator can do everything. You can also give him the role of editor, which is someone who can publish and manage posts and pages as well as manage other users' posts or pages, or author, who is someone who can write and publish their own posts. In this case, I want this person to be an editor. I'll simply click Add User. And because this is already a member of the WordPress community, it shows up right here. Now, if I wanted to invite someone who was not a member of WordPress.com, I would go to Invites instead here on the left-hand side. From here, I can enter the information about that person. I'll just enter myself. And set up an email address for that person. And then write a personal message. I can also choose to add this person to my blog roll, which is basically a long list of blogs that I like, and I can also add this user as a contributor to my site. Let's do that and click Send Invite. An invite is now sent to morton@pinkanello.com, and when I get that email, I can respond to it and become a contributor to the site. Once you have several contributors, you can go into Users and edit each and every one of them. From here, I can change the permissions of a user. For instance, I can change Pim Projects from editor to administrator. And I can also remove them completely by clicking Remove. WordPress allows you to add multiple users to your site. That way, you can have more people producing content at the same time and, in effect, have a more current and updated site. With a firm handle on the different user roles, you can create a solid publishing network with lots of new content. Note that the user management in WordPress.com varies somewhat from a self-hosted WordPress site.